What's going on, everyone? This is Justin, owner of Audio Experience in Connecticut and online at shopaudioexperience.com. We do 2-channel stereo, home theater, and custom audio video installs for both homes and businesses. A big welcome to the channel. Appreciate you stopping by. So we have an unboxing and brief overview of the Paradigm XR11 subwoofer. So that is this beauty right here in the massive box in front of me. So these are brand new subwoofers from Paradigm, the newest in their lineup, and they boast the most powerful driver Paradigm has ever created. Yes, that's even more powerful than the ones included in the mighty Signature Sub 2, which still is at the top of their line. I expect them to do at some point in the near future a revamp of that with these drivers, because these things are something special. So let's get this box cracked open and then we'll talk a little bit about it, and hopefully you enjoy the ride. All right, here we go. So this one here is going to be in the walnut finish, and this is a, holy smokes, dude. What? Oh, we got some staples going on here. I should have known. Get some staple action here. Baby. Okay. I think I had my Wheaties this morning. Are you kidding me? As I was saying, the finish is walnut. It's a matte finish, an exact match to the Founder series walnut finish. Close this, and then we're going to go to the bottom and open that one, and then we're gonna flip her around. Make things a little bit simpler. Check that out. Important, follow unpacking instructions. Absolutely. We won't forget following instructions now, do we? All right. Don't you love it when the way you do it matches the instructions? Isn't that the best? You even have a nice unpacking instruction sheet. So, and a reminder to register our purchase. Rotate the box 180 degrees. We just did that. Take out this. We have our spike floor kit. So if you're installing this on carpets, that's your answer for that. Then we remove this beautiful thing. So then we rotate it again back on its feet and take the box off, which is what I was gonna do before. I think I've done a few of these, right? I think I got there. I'm in their head. I don't know if we're in frame point, but hopefully we are. Okay, so inside we have the Anthem Art Kit. Now this is terrific if you do not have any Anthem processor. What you could do is you can download the Anthem Arc app and you can room correct the bass on this bad boy. So that's terrific. So you don't have to have like the AVM 70 or the AVM 90 or any one of their MRX receivers to do that. And it does come with the new Generation 2, I believe, or the current one, silver microphone. This is the latest Anthem Arc microphone. So we have that. We have a USB A to C cable. We have a USB A to C cable again, and then we have, they gave us 2, they're feeling generous, and then we have a USB A to that funky one that is like a miniature A, so in case you have the odd connection, you have that. I'm always running low on those A to C cables, so I'm gonna take those out. So let's get, oh wow, look at that. There's the power cord in there, which I just threw across the room like a wild man. So on the top of here, look at this. This is a nice touch, look at this. That's nice. They did not have to do that. XR11. So while I have the camera in my hand, we might as well unveil the subwoofer here together. So let's do that. Oh baby, we got the rear end here. Oh my God, dude, this is hilarious. Okay, so let's do the right side, shall we? Oh my God. This is great. I'm gonna get flamed in the comments for this. Oh, we We got like a double unveiling. This you get the drape and everything. Look at that. Okay, so this is beautiful the way they pack this, and this is the first one of the series I'm getting. So look at this. This is like a little skirt and a little tablecloth here going on. So let's get the grill out, and this is a magnetic grill, no holes, none of that garbage. And look at that. That is a absolutely smoking bass driver. You're not supposed to like press in on this stuff, but I'm just kind of getting a feel for it. Normally rubber surrounds are very easy to push. This is extremely strong, unbelievable. And there's a good look at that beautiful walnut cabinet. And this thing is extremely solid, guys. I mean, this thing is no joke. We have the panel on the top. Let's get a view of the back. So there's a good shot. So we've got high level connections left and right. We have a balanced XLR for LFE. We have an unbalanced RCA for LFE. And then we have left and right line level inputs. So they've given you all the choices, guys, on this. An ARC port and the power switch, and then a trigger in, and then of course our power. And looks to be like a C13 connector on that. And look at this, made in Canada. None of this made outside the country of its manufactured trash, which I don't like and I wish everyone would do. Look how beautiful these feet are. These feet are not just an afterthought, guys. These are absolutely purpose-built for keeping the subwoofer planted on the ground. Connection to the floor is absolutely critical for bass. Yeah, and I just cut myself off while I was talking. That's hilarious. I have not had coffee yet this morning, and I have a lot going on today, so that's why. If any of your speakers do not have a proper, solid connection to the floor, in other words, they can move back and forth, you will want to fix that. You want to make sure that things are as they should be and everything is planted solid. This is a sortable spreadsheet that helps contextualize products when comparing against each other that I put together. So here we have XR11, of course, highlighted, and we see the price. And by the way, I sorted this taking out anything but sealed designs. And so we're basically all looking at sealed active subwoofers, meaning they have the built-in amplifier. So, and we're sorted from price highest to lowest as far as the various subwoofers that Audio Experience carries. It is front firing, it's carbon X material. There's no passive radiator. We have a Class D amp, 1100 continuous watts, that's huge. 2200 peak, frequency response of 20 to 140. And our low frequency extension, which is kind of like the cutoff, if you will, is way down there at 14 hertz, which is really good. There is no wireless support for it. It does come with Anthem room correction, and the driver warranty and amp warranties are both 3 years. And here's our dimensions here and the weight of 65. So those are our specs on the XR11, and you can kind of see, you know, where it sits in the line. It's kind of like smack in the middle, if you will, between the cheapest option of $549 and the most expensive at $11,000. And so really when you're shopping for subwoofers, you have to kind of ask yourself, hey, am I looking for music only, movies only, or a combination of both? And depending upon what your priority is, what your budget is, and the size of the location of the installation of the subwoofer, that'll kind of help you narrow it down. So this is kind of like an inside look here. So whenever anyone calls, they're looking for buying advice or anything like that, I always pull up this spreadsheet to kind of help narrow down the field, because there's just so many options out there. And so, understanding, what your priorities are and eliminating other options based upon, making sure that the product meets those requirements really helps dial in making a product decision at the end of the day. So hopefully this helps as far as, the performance metrics and capability of the XR11 on a purely spec sheet basis to its competitors.